Quick disclaimer, this episode discusses a few very controversial individuals. Please do not harass them or the people they are associated with. With that being said, please enjoy the episode.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Dogelore, the podcast. My name is I'm a Kirby, better known as Anthem of Sirens on YouTube. And everybody else, introduce yourselves.
I'm Soviet Penguins, still a retard since 2021, man. Yeah. Still I'm not a Magnus Combat retard or really an FNF Spurg anymore. I kind of stopped liking this stuff because I'm gonna get bullied.
Hey.
Your turn, K-Swiss.
I'm K-Swiss, and I'm a Shiba loyalist. I am loyal to the Shiba Inu. All Shibas are equal, and they're even if they're like black. So true.
I'm just a mercenary. I get paid. So whoever pays me the most, I agree with their opinion.
Would you fit?
Hey, we have another guy in here.
I'm Crusades, CEO of Racism and leader of the Scheibwaffen.
Shy
And
Waffen.
once, as I stated before, the views and opinions expressed by Crusades do not reflect everybody here at Dogelore, the podcast. Crusades' views are his own.
Are they?
I hope
Crusades
they
against the
are.
world.
I mean, we're gonna get canceled.
It's
if
like
they are.
Among Us, but awesome.
This reminds me of this one meme someone made. It's it was like some guy was like this is my first meme or something. It was like the joke was like, oh, family members at the table. Pedophilia is disgusting, and the guy's
know
like,
what you're
yeah. and then it cuts to imposter Among Us or something like that.
That reminds me of that Family. Have you guys seen that one Family Guy clip where they're counting down the New Year's Eve, but like once they before it's
Yeah, the
reaching
Chris
one,
where he's like,
Chris is like, I
I
find certain animals attractive. That's my best Chris
that's literally
impersonation.
That's literally Miguel.
That's
Oh, no.
exactly. That's him.
Okay, you
And
guys,
then actually-
Miguel.
what? Give me a very short introduction to Hood lore because I have no idea about anything. about
It's
Hood
not-
lore.
Is this the
Okay.
Hoodlore episode?
I hope
Oh,
not
this
because I have a
should be
good
the Hood Lore
topic.
episode. This should be the Hood Lore episode.
Dude,
I mean-
okay.
Because I have a good topic that's about a currently ongoing event.
Do your topic first, and then we'll do Hood Lore.
Okay, because I think this might take a while, but here we go. So, local lolcow, Keffels, is in a war against Kiwifarms, the edgiest internet
I know exactly
gossip
what
forum
you're
of all time.
Dude, I
And
know exactly.
Damn.
honestly, it's
This you
getting
got-
pretty tense. Like, Kiwifarms has suffered, like, a ton of DDoS attacks as of lately. And Keffels actually made live TV crying because they got swatted, even though they've done a lot of sussy activity. And by the way, I'm against swatting,
Who?
but
No,
Keffels is this like
online
terminally
trans
online
streamer.
loser who claims to be a trans activist, and all they do is use
Yes.
bots to ratio
Who?
other people.
Oh my god,
Crusades.
literally.
It's
I
literally
know
Evil Duster.
Literally, who cares?
It's
It's
Evil
literally
Duster.
no. I care about this topic because I know who Keffels is. So
Yeah,
I
and
think-
Yeah,
also
I
Yeah,
I
Keffels is.
frequently lurk the Kiwifarms sometimes. I lurk the Kiwi.
really.
Farms.
The
Yeah, I
farms
mean,
are-
I like reading about people I hate just to know how much they fail, and plus, I used to read the Vosh thread so I could
I don't know.
expose how much
The
of a
Vosh.
fucking loser piece of shit he is.
Oh
Dude,
my
literally
god.
Kirby
this-
Farms.
Kirby Farms. We farmed the.
Yeah, he-
I do remember one of my
He's
earliest.
I mean, yeah, they do things about people I
I don't
like.
know.
but-
The people that are on Kiwi Farms a lot of the time are really sus. So I don't
Okay,
really
I
like
swear
them.
I have
They're,
not
like,
done
swatted.
anything yet.
I know you have it, but it's like being a fortuner. Like,
Hey.
Hey,
Okay.
Cases, you probably browsed some edgy boards in the past. Don't be ashamed.
I actually don't because I don't even know how to use that website. Nor do I like seeing porn on my screen.
Well,
So,
what, 4chan or Kiwi
I've been
Farms?
I don't
That
know
is
what
literally
Kiwi
only
Farms
if
even
you go
looks
on
like,
the
but I don't know how to
NSFW
browse 4chan.
I've
I-
been on
I've
Kiwi Farms like
been on
once.
4chan a couple times,
I
and I
tried
found
to
some.
go on 4chan once, but there's just so many porn ads I couldn't do it.
Yeah,
I went on it and
only
found
went
some
on
good
it
green
once.
text.
Yeah,
So
but like
true.
just going r/green text. That's like it's like a filter.
I know.
It
I
is a
would rather
filter, that's
just
kind
see
of
it
the
on
point.
Twitter than see it like on freaking. Oh, who's this?
Hello, we got a new guy.
Oh, it's Wano. He's okay. This is good because
Is this more hood lore?
yeah, he's a
Mono is here for the lore of the hood.
Yeah, he's a special member.
He's like
He's a special guest.
it's like you know how like the History Channel has like the ancient astronaut theorists that like cameo in the episodes?
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, like okay,
Ancient
he's
hood
a
theorist.
guy. He's been to Hood lore, aka
No,
Chaos
shut the
lore.
fuck up, Soviet. I was trying to do a network fucking reference. Fuck you.
Oh yeah, Mono.
Neckwork.
I
Neckwork
never
is
met you
homosexual.
before.
I'm sorry.
My name is I'm a Kirby. What are you doing?
Your mom.
This is my friend Mono or Pomegranate Queen. He goes by a decent amount of names.
Granite
Would you?
Queen, okay.
His name.
I could type all
Mono.
of them right now.
He's
Pomegranates
he's
are
like-
gay. I hate them.
he's like we've met because of the hood. That's a funny thing about him.
Huh.
He's like one of the few Hoodlorians that I respect, like
God, I
100%.
hate that
But
word.
anyways, Mono, you
So-
just came in. You just came in on one of our top. Wait, Mono, did you want to tell us more about yourself, or shall we continue with our topic and try and catch you up to speed?
Speed? Like, oh my gosh.
I am not speed.
Or maybe check.
Bro, you cut out
I
there.
don't know.
You cut out.
Hmm.
Yeah, we are literally
topic.
recording a podcast right now.
Yes, I know.
Anyway, so here's we're talking about Keffels versus Kiwifarms. Keffels the biggest lolcow right now, and Kiwifarms the edgiest gossip forum known to man. Do you have any
I don't
thoughts
like
on
Kiwi
this?
Farms, but I also don't like Keffel, so I don't know who to like not like more.
Go with Kiwifarms because
But-
like, they're just a fucking gossip forum, and they have people you hate that they make fun of.
No, but like, they're not just gossiping. Like, they're doxing people and like friggin' swatting them. So I don't really.
No,
Well, like, what was
there's
that?
been no Kiwifarms
Bad.
does not encourage
Fucking,
swatting.
raping
Like,
people. I'm like,
I'll admit the
Even though-
doxing's a
Yeah,
little
okay,
sus, but like.
well, it's like saying that 4chan doesn't like oh, we don't endorse like terrorism. Like, law.
Or like,
Okay.
If we're
discourse, we
gonna
don't-
have a Crusades real moment for a second, there's very few people I like genuinely hate. So there's really no reason for me to go on Kiwifarms. I don't know who this other person is. I don't care.
Oh shit, that's kind of one of our
fucking
topics.
base-
Can you
unfortunately.
repeat that?
Take.
Kiwi Farm is a Kiwi Farm and who?
But what's even weird is all these people, a lot of like people with like trans flags or whatever, or pronouns in their bio.
Whoa.
They're basically literally
41%.
saying
Oh,
Kiwi
wow.
Farms.
Oh.
41%.
They're saying like
41%.
Kiwi Farms harassed me and my family all because I did this. It's like, hey, you probably did some stupid shit. Like one person literally had the word
Yeah, but I did, but
troublemaker.
that doesn't like justify them having
One
like, their
person
family,
literally
like,
had the name
friggin' doxed.
troublemaker in their bio. It's like, motherfucker, you make a hobby out of kicking hornets' nests and are now upset that the hornets are stinging back.
Okay, but like that doesn't justify the Hornets like doxing your family.
I'll admit, I think the
I
doxing's
just
a little
can't
sus, and they should not do that. They should not be
A little
doxing.
sus? What do you mean? Okay, what do you mean a little bit sus? That's like, that should be like a crime, dude. Actually, I think it is a crime, isn't it? Like posting people's public information.
It's Cat. It's Cat 21.
Yeah, I mean, okay.
It's Cat clones.
We are outside of
Oh,
the
man.
hours.
Keffel's like biggest crime is like getting people deplatformed off of Twitter. And like,
Like, what did
Kiwi
they
Farm's
do?
That or-
biggest
that or
crime
just
is like
fucking
swatting
annoying.
people.
And they
Hey,
actually,
don't
no,
you
Keffels
literally do
actually
not-
encouraged,
literally-
like, Keffels actually generally wishes harm on everybody she hates.
When you say that, they should be like, go
That's
and
like-
like
That's like
contact
every
these people.
Twitter leftist.
thousands.
Everyone
Like
talks
everybody
about
says
the
kill
game on the
yourself, but does
internet.
anybody actually want the other person to kill themselves? Like people say kill yourself, but do they really mean it? No.
I mean, considering how Keffels
don't-
is like wanting people to be deplatformed, I won't be surprised if Keffels genuinely wishes
There's
death upon somebody.
deplatforming, and then there's like wanting people to like die.
I mean, they're both cringe.
Well, not
but,
to
you know.
mention, Keffels actually
both
believes
cringe.
they're doing good in the world when really they're not. Like, what's even worse is that like
Dude, but
Keffels
that's just
has
your
like,
average terminally online leftist. That is literally like every.
and,
like,
and
I
now,
think
now,
it's
now,
less
now
than
she's been on
honestly,
TV. She's gonna keep playing
honestly,
that
it's
victim
really
card
anybody
over
that's
and
on
over
Twitter. They
again, like a
just think that
broken
they're-
record.
Benefiting the world. Like even people on like the right can be really cringe like that too. They're like just the same. Like I,
mean,
know this
I
sounds
haven't-
like
I haven't seen a lot of,
interest
like-
rate, but, it is true.
Horseshoe theory? Literally horseshoe theory?
It's literally horseshoe theory, but awesome.
What's
Oh,
a
wow.
horseshoe theory here?
Horseshoe
Okay,
theory is the
horseshoe
theory that
theory
all
is
sides are the
interesting.
same.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean, they
horseshoe
kind of
theory.
are when you really think about it.
All right, how can you guys hear me right now?
I can hear
Hey,
you well.
everybody, this is Biscuit.
1776.
Biscuit, say hi.
What's up?
hey, we're doing a
He didn't say
podcast
hi.
right now, and we had a
Block
really
him,
interesting.
report him, get him deplatformed. He said, "What's up?" instead of "Hi." It's over.
We're gonna have to have him.
Oh.
No,
I said
execute
Nick-
him on the street.
The trial of Biscuit Boy 76. He
Biscuit,
didn't
do you
say
want
hi.
to introduce yourself briefly because we're in the middle of a topic.
What?
We're in the middle of a Toad pick.
We're in the middle of a topic that I thought was it's about a currently ongoing event that I'm kind of paying attention to.
Exciting, if you will.
Really quickly.
Wait.
Check my microphone input.
Wait.
When you hear me
Is
when
this
I switch microphone inputs, I'm gonna switch now.
Is this the emos
You
versus
should
the
switch
gays?
your mic now.
Biscuit, speak.
Can you hear me like this?
Yeah. Let me just turn your
Yeah.
user
Somewhat.
volume up real quick. Let me turn your user volume up. All right, speak now.
All right, epic. How's this? Can you hear me?
This sounds good.
It's kind of more up and downish.
No, I like it.
I wanted to
Pretty
do this.
swagger.
So is this
headset
topic
mic
about
so I
like
can do-
emos versus gays?
No, it's about.
No, it's
Keffels
about
versus
it's
more
about
like
edge
gays
wars
versus closeted
versus
gays.
freaking Twitter idiots.
It's closeted gays versus regular gays.
Alright, I'm switching back to this
I
microphone.
Same thing.
these days, emos
And
gays
here's the
are,
thing, like,
same shit.
Emos are just closeted gays. What do you mean?
here's the
Emo.
thing. Okay,
What
so
about
Biscuit.
Biscuit,
Same thing.
Child porn.
Biscuit. Here's let me
What?
catch up to speed. So, terminally online loser lolcow Keffels is at war with Kiwifarms, the edgiest gossip forum known to man.
Okay.
Who cares? Literally, who cares?
Well,
Okay,
Crusades doesn't
and?
care, but I think it's kind of weird because
Yeah, I
and
think
I kid you
it's
not, like
partially interesting
Kiwifarms
conversation.
might be closing in on its end because one thing I forgot to mention is that Keffels is actively encouraging her followers to go after the people hosting Kiwifarms. Cloudflare.
Like,
And even
say
mainstream
going after
media-
them,
even,
they
like,
want-
mainstream
they want
news
them
outlets are
deplatformed,
reporting
or
it.
they want them like doxed and stuff.
Wait, what'd
What?
you
They're
Do
say?
you think he's like? Hold on,
Like,
hold
do
on,
they
hold on.
when you say go after, do you mean like they want them like just deplatformed?
No,
or
they
like,
want them
like,
like
friggin'
completely off
killed?
the internet. Like they got a hashtag
Okay, here's my
trending.
point.
That
right?
is deplatformed.
This is a brigading incident.
You think these fucking Twitter trannies are gonna like become like CS:GO terrorists and go like bomb the servers? No, they're gonna.
Probably
they're
not,
gonna-
but
not going to do
here's
it.
the thing: they
people
spammed the
will
account
never
so
do anything.
much. Sorry, go on, Crusades.
These people will literally never go out in the real world and actually do the shit they say online. Everyone talks a fucking big game on the internet, but when it comes to actually going out and doing your little fucking LARP revolution, you're not gonna do it because you know you're immediately gonna get your shit kicked in.
Oh, true. Freaking basically said it.
Well, I know that makes sense, but like I'm talking about like so far what's been online lately because I mean I highly doubt there's going to be a protest outside the Cloudflare HQ because Keffels literally said that she wants people to protest outside and she might be there. But
That's what
knowing
I'm saying.
Keffels-
They're not gonna actually fucking go there.
But even
None of
even
them
if there
have the
was,
balls
like, I wonder
to.
if there'll be a counter protest, like this one guy who
No,
this
that
one guy
sounds
who
even
had
more
like
gay
their
than
only
the regular
two gender
protest.
sign in a Star Wars store, and this one trans person got angry.
Star Wars story.
Yeah, that's real. This is a real controversy, but it kind of got swept under the rug like real shortly because that's how mainstream news outlet goes. But I kind of hope this happens the same and that Kiwifarms kind of stays up because once again, I don't like Keffels and I think they're the most annoying person in the world and they desperately need to go touch grass instantly.
I'm
You
literally
should touch
outside. I'm
grass
touching all the
now.
grass.
Quick question.
Yeah.
If you're so based, why are you using they, them instead of just calling whoever this person
I
is? by
literally
their
am
actual
alternating between the two. I'm literally alternating between they and she.
Bro,
Yeah, it's NIG
I
slash
think-
GER.
That's my
think-
pronoun.
gender? Well, I love that. That's mine.
I
Wait,
think you should.
Wait, what
only
are you saying,
use
Biscuit?
I think you should only use they them when you fucking don't know somebody's gender or you're just too retarded.
I mean,
Well, if I have no clue whether the person is a dude or a gal,
I
like
mean-
I haven't seen anything to lead me to a conclusion, I will say they because of that. But if I look at someone and I'm like, yo, that's a dude, I'll start saying him. I don't care.
My grudge
I'm not the
now is
best, but
when
What do you call the
I'll
girl
try
then?
and talk to
Would you?
people by their preferred pronouns because I think it's a sign of respect.
my
But when
grudge
it's on the
now-
internet, everyone is automatically a dude until proven otherwise. So
Okay, that makes
So
sense. Yeah,
true.
I have done that
True.
before
Okay,
several
that is
times
actually
because
really
of internet
true.
anonymity.
Okay, freaking true, dude.
Bro, I'm about to go.
That's
political
actually so
mode.
But
true.
yeah,
you know me, Case Quiz. I'm out here speaking facts.
Why are
I-
you so friggin' based, dude? Why do you have so much knowledge? Where'd you get all this from?
College and the Bible.
nice.
Okay, so
Imagine
why
actually,
are
imagine
people
actually
even
going to
fucking,
college.
But yeah,
Why are people
Yeah,
mad
couldn't
over
be me. I'm
misgenders and like
definitely not.
But yeah, what do you guys think the
Misgenders.
outcome of the Keffels versus Kiwifarms war is going to be?
I think that both
life
sides
will
are
move
going to
on.
get too butthurt to
People
continue, and then they're
people
just
will
going to
forget
surrender.
about this shit within a week,
So true.
right?
Yeah.
24-hour news cycle. You know, just like this will just be
No,
like.
but this is the
Oh
thing,
yeah,
it's
and
not
they
even
actually had a
making the
U.S.
news. This is
senator
like
get
C
swatted.
tier
They had a
drama.
U.S. senator got swatted, and the person who swatted them claimed to be from Kiwifarms, but Kiwifarms has denied this because they don't have any information on the person.
That's what I'm saying. It's just part of the news cycle. It'll
And
be
the
gone
U.S.
in like
senator has
a week.
declared.
I don't even think it's really part of the news cycle, to be honest.
The
Kiwifarms rarely
U.S.
ever makes
senator has
news.
declared that
Who really
Kiwifarms should be deleted because they got swatted.
Yeah, but are they
and-
realistic to do that? No, because legislation never happens.
Ironically, now this U.S. senator is like
really-
very hardcore right-leaning. They even believe QAnon and everything. But there are even some leftists that
What even
think
is
Man.
Kiwifarms, Kirby?
Well,
Like,
like,
I've never heard of this
Kiwifarms
thing.
is like a gossip forum for like
It's an
losers
edgy gossip
a lot of the
forum.
times.
Didn't it start because
Kiwi-
of Chris Chan?
Like they're like
Yeah, it
what-
did start because of
Kiwifarms
Chris
was started
Chan.
because of Chris Chan.
It
Yes,
did,
Chris,
it
I
is.
appreciate your description of how it's like a gossip forum, but specifically for losers. That was very.
It's
Essentially.
literally
Like,
just
a lot
like
of
they
people
talk- they
that
talk
use it,
about
like,
weird
It's
all
literally
kind of-
just TMZ with a dash
bad.
of Encyclopedia Dramatica.
But I hate TMZ. TMZ is literally the worst news outlet that has ever existed, and I
Yeah,
want
but the
them
difference is
over.
these people go after
TMZ is a
e-celebs
tabloid.
and not like random ass millionaires.
But like,
TMZ
I
is
don't
a
care if
tabloid,
they're
not
millionaires.
news.
I hate that's like they're like, well, I mean that's true actually, based. But like, I hate TMZ. They should all kill themselves because they're all annoying. They all stalk people. That's
They
so
probably
annoying.
have.
Plus,
I mean,
plus I think the thing
literally
with
just
Kiwifarms
harass
is that
people
anybody
already.
can
They
interact with
gossip
it instead of
about
just a
which
bunch
girl
of
is fucking
jackoffs in
which
a
dude,
room.
and like which
mean,
guy
not-
had a kid when he's just trying to like leave the public sphere. They should all die. I hate them all. They should
Yeah,
all
but
die.
I think another thing too is that people
Since there
anyone
is a
can
hell,
interact
there
with the
are birds for eternity.
Kiwifarms. Oh, and by the way,
Unironic-
an alleged ex of Keffels has actually claimed to leak some info on Keffels, including like rumors that Keffels may have actually tried to get it on with a Doge. I'm not kidding.
I
Hell
don't think
no.
that's true though.
Look, that's
like
just
I
how
highly
leftist-
doubt that's actually
That is
true.
just leftist degeneracy. It'll be
No,
fine.
because this is the thing though. People have said that Keffels have done like everything under the sun. They said that like Keffels like friggin' like embezzled funds from like a communist like
They
group.
did. They
Like,
did.
just some
She
random
did.
Twitter user. Like no, because like okay, what's the evidence? Like one tweet, like
It's look.
Like,
Okay,
okay,
I'll be
it's
honest. I
actually
never looked into
leftist
it, but
forms
I
generation.
kind of do believe it because commies are freaking
Source?
See,
stupid.
that's what I'm saying. Literally, everybody is just like making. Well, I don't know if they're making it up, but they're just saying a bunch of stuff about Keffels and like not substantiating it just by saying, "Oh, well, I knew them," and like,
Isn't there
okay,
proof
is
that-
that
isn't
really
there proof
evidence
that she
enough
owned
to
a,
really
a
think that?
Discord grooming server? Isn't there proof that she
I don't
owned,
even.
like,
I don't even know.
Pedophile
I don't even know if you could
reference?
really even call it that though, because people are just saying, "Oh, well, she made weird. She called it Catboy Ranch, so it must be a grooming server." Which that's like a really
probably-
dumb
it-
logical conclusion.
Well,
probably
doesn't she
was.
also
Let's be
encourage?
real.
Doesn't
No,
she
but
also
this is the thing,
encourage
though.
like
you can
giving
say-
out
you
drugs
can
to
say,
people?
I think it was, but you can't say that Keffels is a groomer because you
I'm
have
saying
literally
I'm-
nothing to
I
say.
can-
Oh, well,
I can-
it
I'm
sounds
I
like
don't
not
believe
saying-
Keffels is a groomer. I just think they're an annoying piece of garbage.
I'm
No,
not
I'm saying
saying
that
it
people
didn't
are like,
happen.
oh well,
I'm just
they're
saying-
probably
And they
a groomer.
use
Like,
bots.
that's-
Keffels uses bots
like,
because they're the most terminally
the
online
thing, though.
fuckhead who I've ever
This is the
heard
thing
of.
though, is that like if you like are trying to like friggin' substantiate a claim, like you can say like, oh, allegedly this, allegedly that, but like it gets to the point where it's saying, oh, they're probably this, probably that. That's just like kind of
There is allegedly
Oh my
a
Christ.
video of this dude shooting up a school, so he's allegedly a school shooting.
Yo, yo, yo.
allegedly a plane came into like certain buildings.
Alright, well,
but
I
don't know
honestly,
if it would feel like
if we're gonna
friggin-
close the
Allegedly,
topic,
a plane crashed on the road outside of my
Allegedly,
house
is this
last
Crusade-
night.
allegedly
realistic?
had chemical weapons, but we don't know.
Crusades. I really hope you're right about this
Allegedly,
whole
Bush did 9/11.
Crusades. Can I ask you
Yeah.
something?
Yeah, what's up?
If this thing does blow over, will Kiwifarms still be up and running?
Fucking probably. I mean, think about how long 4chan's been around, right? Since like 2004.
4chan has had way more publicity than like Kiwifarms ever had.
So this is the
Yeah.
first time Kiwifarms has
If
actually
4chan's
gotten
still
like
living,
so much
Than
attention,
Kiwifarms is.
and people
Literally,
still
yeah.
think
Literally,
Kiwifarms dedicates itself
on the
to.
fucking
Here's the thing:
internet.
everybody thinks Kiwifarms purposely harasses people when
No.
Kiwifarms does not
It
encourage harassing. They encourage witnessing from a
kinda does.
distance.
Okay, you can't really say that though. That's like, oh well, we never encouraged. Like, it's like what like friggin' the people. It's like, oh well, we never wanted like everybody to break into the Capitol, but like then it happened. Like, okay, like there's a point where like you can only moderate so much, and your space becomes like a sphere for like friggin'
sphere?
degeneracy. Like,
A
so,
sphere?
like
No,
okay, like this server,
the
like
the
let's do
admin
like
of
a really
Kiwifarms.
easy.
Hey,
This
Swiss, did
server-
you just say sphere? Like the Earth?
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
is
so
literally a segue into hood lore.
Okay, let's
Literally
take
the
this server
segue into
first.
hood
We can say no, like I don't know, no like NSFW. But when people started posting like NSFW furry stuff, I had to like freaking like really like embed it in. Like I couldn't just say it and then just let it like go and just oh well people do what they do.
I
Like
don't
you
know.
gotta
I
at
don't
some
know
point
what.
you gotta be a little bit of a Janny. Okay?
I mean,
Because
like,
like Kiwi Farms
So
has basically
based?
no moderation, dude.
Hey,
no,
Swiss.
they have
So,
Noel. They have the
It's
admin. They
saying,
have the
oh well, it's
founder.
not like endorsing. It's
They
not
have the
endorsing.
founder Noel, who's
Doesn't really
who's
matter,
telling
'cause it
people to
still
behave,
happens.
and I think he even banned Isabella Loretta Janke, the person that made Chris Chan confess to incest.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I'm
okay,
saying
Yeah,
that
yeah,
the
Noel
fact that it
Van
even
Dot.
got to that, the fact that it even got to that point is like proof enough that like there really isn't any moderation.
Well,
Yeah,
I don't think
it's
Noel knew about it in advance. He's not like a friggin'
That's
Minority
what I'm saying.
Report
So
guy.
there's no moderation to it.
Minority?
They just don't because like
Well,
the fact
wait,
that
wait,
Well,
everybody
I'm not even
Minority-
sure that
hold on,
Kiwifarms
hold
is
on.
even responsible for like any of the harassment or whatever.
No, but okay, they see these people constantly like talking about and like conspiring and like friggin' thinking about all of these people, and they don't think
They-
that they're gonna go and harass them.
Yeah,
Is
they
that
spread
really like what we're saying?
awareness about these people, and that brings
Really,
a bigger,
they're just like,
bigger audience.
by the way,
and then that brings
guys,
harassment.
this
and
person
it just,
maybe should have a bomb sent to their house. Oh, but that's not like actually doing anything, so it's fine. But then when somebody actually does it, then everybody's surprised. Oh my gosh, they actually went to their house after we said that we should kill this person? Crazy, dude. Like,
mean,
I
there's
don't
like a
know.
ton
Just
of
because you
inactive
say that
Kiwifarms
you don't
threads
endorse
over
it
people
doesn't
who are
really
still-
mean anything if there's no action actually tied to that. Like,
Like,
you
there
can
was this-
say like whatever, but like
There's
does
this
that actually
one
like
guy
make
who
it
literally
sound-
blamed Kiwifarms for his misery, but it didn't. His thread did not
What
get
does it
in,
mean?
his thread did not get active until he started calling out Kiwifarms. Like he had a thread that was inactive for like 7 to like 8 years or so, and then he had to bitch about Kiwifarms, and he even
how long
attempted
do these
to extort.
how long do these threads stay open? How active is a site where a thread can just sit there?
It depends.
for
It
7
depends.
to
It
8
depends.
years?
It depends if they think it's something worth talking about. It
If
depends
it
if
was
they
still
think it's
open,
something
then it
talking
was
about.
worth talking about then.
like I know like
The
there
real
are
question
some
here, guys,
people with
is
like
who
threads, but
who stays on a forum for 8+ years? Like, get a life.
Like all,
no, like I only knew about that because of like because it was a thing from like a couple of years ago.
No. I don't mean you, Kirby. I'm saying like
You're one of the good
Reddit.
ones.
I was on Reddit for like
One of the good
3 years, maybe 4 years tops, and then I was like outies, and I've been off Reddit for like a while now. It's been amazing.
I got.
I mean,
banned
there's
off of
the
Reddit.
owner. There's the owner Noel who still owns the website.
Well, if you own the site, that gives you an excuse. But if you just like actively are on an internet forum, like daily for years and years and
Like
years,
Isabel Janke.
Like,
that
10
person.
years.
That's friggin'
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Didn't she like commit tell someone to kill himself and
Yeah,
they
seriously.
did?
Yeah, she
I'm
did.
like-
Like Isabella.
Oh wait,
Loretta
no, I didn't know
Janke's
about that.
Yeah,
Like boiling
Isabella Loretta Janke.
hamsters.
Aside from like the Christian stuff, she's like has a whole history of
Like she
of, like,
boiled
doing terrible
hamsters. She
stuff.
like overfeeds her cat so they shit everywhere, and she's like, yeah, shit, man, that smells fucking good, and she gets like turned on by the smell somehow.
Like, cream over like
Lord.
locales. Honestly, although locales are funny to like occasionally laugh at, like I think the culture around it of like the people that are like constantly stalking them is like even worse than the actual locales themselves 9 times out of 10. Like the only person I don't know that like is like that is like people that hate Ethan Roth. People that
To
hate
play
Ethan
the
Roth
devil's
just laugh at
advocate,
them.
that's like
literally
saying that,
who? What?
I know,
Who are
like
these people?
because this is the thing. He's so irrelevant that like the only people that like know about him just occasionally tune in from like years and later and just be like, oh, he's still like creaming. Lol.
I literally don't know who Ethan Ralph is except some guy who gets angry at Mr. Medicare.
He's just like some fat dude that like is mad at everybody on the internet. That's all I really know about him.
But
Oh,
like I said,
just
but
literally
like
here's the thing. Like
what's
I don't think generalizing
avocado.
a few bad apples should like summarize the whole culture of thing. Like look at
Like, okay,
gaming.
think of it. Like,
People,
Yeah,
let's make the
whole
recipe. Let's
culture
make
of
the recipe.
watching
All right.
Chad.
You take
Really
an
cool.
internet forum full of people that are obsessed with making fun of somebody, and you get a bunch of insane people that try to go to their houses.
This is
Like,
literally like the
it's not
Kirby
that
Crypt
hard
saga.
of a
Literally,
thing.
we can observe this in like a niche small variant with Kirby and Crypt and Crypts. It's just how it works, right? Because
right.
you have Kirby and then Crypt like fucks with him, and then we all laugh at how Kirby spurgs out. It's just how it works.
What?
You repeat
He's
that,
using
but,
me
like,
as an
actually make it
example.
make sense.
Of like,
I cannot.
no, but
repeat
that's
that
not
in
what
a
I'm
way that
saying
makes
though.
sense.
What I'm saying is that, okay, you have like a forum of people that are obsessed with making fun of somebody all of the time and tuning into all their stuff, and it's a surprise that they go into like bigger and bigger and crazier like means to harass them. Is that really crazy to like a crazy logical leap when people are like friggin'? I mean,
No,
that's
not
what I'm
really.
saying. Like, what do you mean generalize? That's kind of like the entire thing. If you're like obsessed to that degree, you're kind of some kind of crazy.
Right.
Like, if you're like those people that go on it like friggin' every day, which is like 90% of the friggin' farms, then like, yeah, it's not
most of
very
the users
insane to
most of
say
the
that,
users I
like,
see like again I only lurked there like every now and then, not too often, but
No way.
ever
No
since
way,
this
you
whole
guys.
ever
No
since
way.
the whole freaking like thing started with like Keffels going to war, I'm just like I've only been tuning in more and more just to see like if just to see the other side of the coin, because this is like I said, this is the most attention Kiwi Farms has ever gotten.
but, like,
Literally,
do
you're the
I
first-
really
it's
care
gonna
about
end.
couples that much though?
Really
I don't-
quick,
You
guys.
guys are the
Quick
I don't
side-
want to
I've
care
heard
about
about
Keffels.
this
The problem
probably
is
the
they
last
keep
time.
popping up over and over again.
Guys, really quick
What do you
side
mean?
note. The low tier god Fortnite skin is in the item shop right
Yeah,
now.
we saw that.
Yeah,
Epic.
It's amazing.
I can't afford it.
I don't have
mean,
enough
I
V-Bucks
could.
though.
Oh,
I
I
have
don't
enough
want to. I don't
V-Bucks.
want to waste the V-Bucks that I have
Oh,
saved up for the
God.
battle pass for next season.
But yeah,
I
let's
have
close.
look, I
Let's
have-
Yeah,
let's
I'm
close
short
this
200
topic
bucks
with
though.
one more thing.
Oh, Biscuit,
let's-
did you see the gritty emote? Dude, they added it back.
Oh, is it in the item shop right now? I knew it was
Yes,
in
Yeah,
yesterday.
I'm gonna
but I
close
didn't
this
get it
topic
yet.
like
once and
It's
for
in
all.
right now. I bought
Okay,
it
good.
today.
I'm gonna go get
What
it.
do you think the outcome is good? This is going to be? How long will this last? And what do you think the outcome will be of this?
There will be
Really,
an
like,
atomic
better?
bomb. There will be an atomic bomb.
Honestly, this is the thing. Keffels and Kiwi Farms will hate each other until either Keffel gets like deplatformed off of the internet just from like ban evading, or Kiwi Farms gets shut down, which they probably won't ever. So like, it's just gonna be them two bickering for all of eternity, while like nobody else knows. what's
or
going on.
until this training starts a shotgun, which
Oh,
around
God.
40 to
That's what I'm
50%
saying.
of
Either
them do.
Keffels dies, or the drama dies, and the drama's gonna die really quickly.
I
But
hope
since
the
the
drama
Kiwi Farms
dies. because
people
this-
are gonna like just keep creaming about her for like the rest of the eternity, nobody else is gonna care because it's just gonna get so boring that like who even cares?
And Crusades, what was your thoughts on the outcome?
That Keffels will kill themselves.
Yeah, 41%, actually closer to 50%. Bottom text. Who
Well,
cares?
that's a little harsh. I don't think Keffels will commit An Hero because of how much money they made.
You never know.
From everything, then what money are they gonna make?
There'll never be
Oh,
a
man.
Shiba
Keffels-
Inu.
episode is
I hope
too
Keffels
big
doesn't
to,
hear
like,
this. I
care.
pray to God. Not that I respect
Just
them,
blinded
but
by
I pray they
drugs on
don't
the
hear that.
internet saying
I
fucking
hope
stuff
they
like
do.
that.
Okay,
What-
you
what are
don't
they gonna do?
respect it.
Literally, what are
Okay,
they
I
gonna
know
do?
that I probably have the unpopular opinion here that like maybe you shouldn't tell trans people to kill themselves. I mean,
Maybe you shouldn't.
I don't know, man.
That could get
I don't
like
know,
here's
man.
the
Swiss, you
thing.
I don't
literally,
think people
you
killing
literally
each other.
did that like a minute ago, though.
Wait, he
No,
did?
okay, I said the TMZ should kill themselves because they're actually subhuman.
Oh, TMZ. Okay.
Oh yeah, huge difference.
So, Viscid,
No,
what
it
do you
is.
think?
Okay.
Do you think?
Tell
do you
me
think this is?
how people that are trans are different from people that harass celebrities on a daily basis and cream over them every single second.
They're all human beings.
No,
You
can't
TMZ is
call them
subhuman.
people.
Another
Yeah.
another
TMZ
thing to
is
support
people.
the
People
to support the
They
argument
are
that Kiwi
skating
Farms
on
will
it.
stay
They are the
online.
Antichrist. They are the
Another thing to
Antichrist.
support the fact that Kiwi Farms will stay online, there's 4chan and Encyclopedia Dramatica staying up, and the only time Encyclopedia Dramatica ever shut down was...
Would you tell Hitler to kill himself even though he's a human being?
I actually remember there was a.
I mean, do
couple
we have all the knowledge
Well-
of all the stuff he
Hey, Swiss,
did?
I wouldn't need to.
Crusades, I'm gonna kill you. Yo, shut up.
Hey, Swiss, I wouldn't
mean-
need to.
That's a good... I
Let's
picked
say,
biscuits
no,
answer.
let's say you were
They
in
would want
1939 Germany, and the only way to prevent World War II is to tell Hitler to kill himself. Do you do it?
Bro,
Well,
what
here's
the
the thing.
fuck?
Here's the thing. What
What
about
was
the
that switch?
technological?
Like, did we time travel with
innovations?
all the knowledge of what Hitler committed?
Wait, what
Did we
was your
time
what was
travel?
your
If I'm going
question,
back to
Soviet?
1939 Germany, I'm going
Shut
down
up,
here.
Crusade! You don't get to answer the question.
Bro, we talking about Hitler and this Nintendo Switch sound effect played in the background.
Oh my
What
god.
about the
Well, that probably was mine
technological
and-
This
innovations?
episode's gonna get flagged.
This is a
This
question
episode's gonna
not
get
for
flagged.
We're gonna
Crusade.
get
Specifically
we're
for
gonna get
Biscuit, dude.
DDoS. We're
If
gonna
you
get
could
like
go back to
swatted.
1939's Germany and like you can tell Hitler to kill himself and that stops World
All
War
I'm
II.
saying is,
Shut up, Crusade! You don't get to answer the question.
I just want to know if Crusades believes that Kiwi Farms will stay
Yes, he
up
does.
after this whole drama blows
Like,
over.
here's the
I've
thing.
answered
I
the-
think the technological innovation.
What'd you say,
No,
Crusades?
answer the question. Answer the
no,
question.
let them answer
If
their
you could-
question. I'll get back.
If you
to
had to, if you could tell Hitler to kill himself and that would stop World War II, would you do it?
Well, here's the thing. The technological
Answer. Here's
innovation.
my question. It's over.
The
Give me a second.
technological
Okay, no,
I
actually,
think-
actually think about
I
what-
think
think
I would
about what
actually,
Sophie's saying.
if I got put in that situation, what I would do is I would try to teach
No,
them
all you
Jesus.
can either do is either say kill yourself or leave. That's the only two options.
I
You don't-
just-
I
there's
mean,
no
it's
third option.
literally. I mean, this is
Option number
actually
three
Hitler,
is
right?
tell them about
Hey, Swiss, this
Either
isn't like an
either you
actor that we
send them a
stumbled
letter
onto a set of
and
World War II,
KYS
is it?
Or the Jews die. Which one do you choose?
I choose Jesus. That's what I choose.
Oh
I
my-
would tell
so
them about
true.
Jesus.
So
You wouldn't
true.
tell him-
Okay,
Okay,
no,
so
no.
but that's like telling him to convert to Judaism. Like, is that really
No,
gonna
no, no,
work?
no, 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 no. That's not what I would say because the Jews don't like Jesus. So that would already have him on board.
No, but I'm saying because Hitler hated the Catholics too. So, lol.
The
Well,
Catholics.
To be fair,
Well,
I'm not
And he
Catholic,
hated
so
Jehovah's Witnesses. No, what I'm saying is that like
I
he
hate
viewed
Jehovah's
religion as
Witnesses.
like an enemy to the
Jehovah's
state.
Witnesses,
So,
dude.
lol.
Dude, Jehovah's
They
Witnesses.
suck.
Jehovah's Witnesses
Alright,
is
He
literally
was-
a
one
cult.
thing
friggin'
I'm gonna tell you
atheist.
about Catholics back then, back in ye olden times, the Catholics were like probably not even Christians for the most part. Like the Catholic Church as a whole, basically was just a super corrupt organization. It got
But if
better.
he's-
It got better.
Okay, but, like,
It's-
do you
it's
think
cool
that
now,
Hitler
but
could
back
become a
then
Christian?
it was nasty, so I don't blame him.
The Soj and the
That's my whole point about the Jews, right? All I'm
Look,
saying.
I don't
is-
blame him for not liking the Catholic Church. Let me clarify that. For not liking the Catholic Church, that's what I wouldn't blame
Okay,
him
I
for.
was about
Because
to
liking the
say,
Catholic Church back then.
All I'm
was
saying
justifiable.
is that
Whoa.
the Jews have been kicked out of 109 countries, right? You're telling me 109 countries are wrong.
God, you guys suck.
No,
I-
Crusade sucks.
Oh my
I'm
gosh, you
staying
guys
out of this.
suck so much. Okay.
Oh my
What do you
God.
mean?
Okay. You guys suck. You guys freaking okay. If you told Hitler believe in Jesus, he wouldn't do it.
I wouldn't
Riddle
tell
me
him to
this,
believe in Jesus.
and riddle it good.
I would
would you
tell.
tell
I
How
would.
did they do
What
try
would be
to-
your letter to
Doors
save?
made
I
of
would try
wood.
to
Save the
get
world.
him to understand the concept of love. However, here's a base take. Here's a
He had a
base
wife,
take.
so lol.
Here's a base take about Hitler, right? So the Bible
okay,
talks
whoa,
about
I
how
don't
the
like where this is going.
no, not based as in
Crusades
neo-Nazi, not Crusades based. This is based as in Bible based. So the Bible says that the spirit of the Antichrist already is on the earth, and this was written, and it was written like 2,000 years ago. So I would say the Antichrist, like, probably has been like happening a bunch of times, and then didn't really work out. So it just kind of tried again. So I would say Hitler was an attempt at being the Antichrist.
It went back to lobby.
That's my personal theory. Yeah,
Wait,
it
Bezos,
literally
are you
did
playing
it back to
Fortnite in
lobby
the background?
after it failing.
It bought a new skin. It was a skill issue. But anyway, okay, so what would be your letter to save all the Jews? What would be your letter that would convince Hitler
N.
to not kill the Jews?
To be honest, I don't know. All I know is I couldn't morally feel right about telling someone to KYS, so I wouldn't do it.
Even if they're Hitler.
No, okay. Think about
That's the
Soviet.
issue.
Case
I
was
love
likes
this
to
question.
exaggerate
I love
everything.
asking
He's the kind of
specifically
guy.
questions.
We're having
Now,
Because this is
here
so
is something I
awesome.
will
It
say.
makes such a
I am
big war
totally an
here.
advocate of like self-defense and stuff. So if it was like I got put in front of him, I would make an attempt because I'm trying to save people's lives.
I'm with
Right.
Biscuit
An
on this
attempt to
one.
like save
with
him
Biscuit on
or
this one.
what?
No, I would make an attempt at finishing him off if I was like given the
Wait,
opportunity
okay.
to do so.
You're telling me that you would kill him, but you wouldn't tell him to kill himself.
I don't know. I
mean,
haven't thought this
that's a pretty
through. My
fair
thought
assessment.
process is going through right now.
Okay,
I love this conversation so much. It's one of my favorite conversations I've had so far.
No,
On
think
the
about
podcast or
Soviet
just in
equipment,
general?
Let me
right?
admit to buy the gritty emote in Fortnite.
I love that
Soviet-
you're engaging in this conversation. Thank you so much.
Soviet's point is that think about all like the technology that came out of World War II. Like most,
No,
like
let's say
plastic-
that everything
plastic,
is exactly the same.
jet engine.
No, let's
The
say for
jet
the scenario,
engine,
everything is
radars,
exactly the same, but Hitler doesn't kill the Jews. That's
nuclear
the only difference. It's just a
Well,
regular
okay.
war,
computer, stuff like that.
except
We
Hitler
need to
doesn't like kill a bunch of people that don't
Well,
deserve
then
it.
no, because
But what
I hate
about
the
Stalin then? Stalin killed more people.
Okay, then let's say that if you had to like go to Soviet Russia when Stalin was taking power from Lenin, would you tell him
Oh,
to kill
no.
himself so that you could
No.
save?
He
all
didn't
the-
take power from Lenin. Lenin died, and then he had Trotsky.
That's what I said.
assassinated.
He took Lenin's power,
The
literally.
gritty emote
He
is
died.
no longer in the item shop.
Yeah, he didn't.
Dude,
He
he
didn't
literally
like
had
take it by force.
powers,
He literally
dude.
like
He
had
inherited
powers.
the powers that were first from Lenin, did he not?
When he went outside with
He
all those
did, but
powers,
I'm saying you
Exactly,
worded
that's
it like
the point,
and his
Daniel.
mom
like,
didn't keep him in his crib all day. He went outside with the powers, and he did exactly.
power because Lenin died. You sound like a cat nerd right now. You
He
sound like
has
the
a
cat
power,
nerd emo
but he
IRL.
has powers.
No,
He
you're not.
has
You're not even the
powers.
Doge
He
nerd. You're
went
not even the Doge
outside.
nerd. You're the cat nerd. You're actually
He
the
went
cat nerd emo in
outside,
real life.
all the powers, and he killed everyone.
Okay. So let's say that you could go to when Stalin was about to take power. Would you tell him to kill himself to save all of the people that would die in the Holodomor?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Like,
not?
there's a big.
I would
like,
destroy
I mean,
my
I'm with
own-
Biscuit on this
I
one.
would
I
say-
want. I mean, I
You
hate
hate the
genocidal
communists.
maniacs, and I hate
You say you
communism.
hate the communists.
But at the
Fuck
same
you.
time, it's
Right.
morally incorrect.
And then try and kick
Okay,
stuff
is it though?
on the
If
wall.
you're gonna save like 1 billion people, is it really that like? Not.
I
I
mean,
will destroy my own identity to
Yes.
stop
What
being
about people
tankies.
that have What about would you assassinate Hitler then?
Well, yeah, I would assassinate Hitler, and I'd also.
But you wouldn't tell him to kill
assassinate
himself?
Stalin.
I would've-
Because he would kill himself
Okay.
eventually,
Okay.
K-Swiss. He would kill himself
Maybe,
eventually.
like murder Hitler, but you wouldn't like tell him to KYS. Oh my
Well,
god.
because here's the thing, he could
Actually,
be.
I would've-
He wouldn't understand
I
what
mean,
the
there's
fuck
gonna
he's
be
saying.
blood on your
Okay.
hands either way, man. There's gonna be blood
He
on
would-
your hands either
okay,
way.
here's the
So then
thing.
why
he
are
would-
you okay with one but not the other?
Because
He
I-
would-
I
okay,
mean-
but here's the thing. Here's the thing, Case First. If you tell him to kill himself, he wouldn't understand what the fuck you're saying. He's like,
No,
Like,
no,
he-
no.
Oh,
The
wait,
scenario
oh.
is that he will if you tell him. That's the scenario.
but like,
Oh, so it's
Oh.
the first episode
yeah.
of Code Geass.
No, it's like
No, this-
it's like you're the you fucking
What happened in the
time
first
travel like the
episode of
Terminator,
Yes
right?
again? I forgot. It's been a
Um,
while.
You do like the
do it.
fucking Terminator, like fucking ball time
In the
travel.
first episode
and
of
you
Code
stand up,
Geass,
how
he
would
gains his
you
hypnotism powers
Okay,
and commands
okay,
an
I'm
entire
gonna
army
make
to
it,
kill
I'm gonna make
themselves.
it even.
Oh, yeah,
I'm gonna make
that's
the
right.
scenario even harder. Okay, let's say that if you tell Hitler to kill himself, then you end every single every single issue that's ever plagued the world ever. So no more hunger, no more cancer,
Yeah.
Okay.
no more poverty,
Okay,
no
Smith,
more
here's the
corruption.
problem with this.
No
I have
more
a problem
anything.
for you.
Without
What's the problem?
no more property, I
problem
would do
is,
it because
It's a stupid
funny.
question because
It's
there's
humorous.
literally
You
no.
don't understand. It's
literally
humorous.
no possible way for that to ever have
Okay,
a
that's the
chance of
point of
happening
No,
ever in
okay,
the
it's
history,
retarded
and
past or
whatever.
Hear me out,
future.
right?
Okay, in
It's
Case
like
Swiss's
saying,
defense,
if aliens pulled up and did the gritty in front of you, would you give them a thumbs up or a thumbs down on their Twitter
I'd
post?
Thumbs
probably
up,
Like,
give
it
thumbs up,
makes
thumbs
no
up.
sense and it's
I'm joining
pointless.
him. I'm joining
honestly,
him.
I'm
okay,
with Case.
come on,
I have
dude.
to stand by Case Swiss right here and say that those
That's like
stupid
saying,
questions
like,
are
oh,
kind
well,
of
a cat
fun.
is not real and the box is not
It's-
real. Schrodinger's cat is
Case
retarded.
Case was all right. Hear me out, right? So
No,
if-
it's
if
like
you
those
know,
it's
you-
like
you
those
tell
psychology
him to kill
questions that
himself
don't
and
have
all
a
those
right
problems
answer.
goes away, right? or
It's
we
just a
let
huge
Hitler wipe out the Jews, and those problems still go away, right? Because who's the one doing all these fucking problems, right? It's
Oh
the
my
Jews.
God.
So you
Okay,
God.
no. Crusade's views are his own and do not reflect those of Dogelore the podcast. Please ignore Crusades on this one. Like,
Okay.
I mean, I definitely.
Okay, Crusades. I'm gonna modify the question only for you. Okay. Let's say you have to tell every single Jew in the world to come.
instantly yes.
Say yes.
I can't.
Oh
I can't
no!
say that. I can't say that with a straight face. I cannot say that.
My brother
you
in Christ, you
started
literally
this stuff.
decided to ask him the question
Bruh.
just for the funny haha.
Okay,
You should have
to
known
respond to
whatever
this,
people were
That's
in.
the point of creamy questions. That's the point of them because they're so
Okay, that
dumb.
is fair
Like
enough.
a
Anyway,
hood
I didn't know
history.
this was a
They're
creamy
so
question.
dumb that they're like supposed. Everybody's
We never said it was. Who cares?
That's what
Literally
creates
grows down.
dialogue is fun, and fun is a podcast.
All
Okay,
right.
that's fair.
Are we gonna? What's our next topic? Are
Okay,
we
Hood
gonna
if you
do?
could tell
Hood lore.
Mao Zedong to kill himself, would you?
What about hood
We-
lore? Wasn't our next
Yeah, we're
topic
gonna do
hood
hood lore. We're gonna do hood lore.
Introduce
You
us.
tell
Alright, start with an
Oh,
introduction. I'm a
oh.
complete normie to hood lore.
Okay. So
Oh, then
Toby, I'm gonna
all
modify
right, then
the
I'm
question
alright.
for you
That's
now.
why I joined.
Toby, I'm gonna modify the
Good.
question for you now. If you could
What?
tell me to Lara to kill himself, would you?
Oh my God, get on with the fucking.
Wait.
I
Who,
shall
who are you
I
asking
shall
that to? Who are
sing
you
the
asking that to?
Soviet.
I said to Toby, if you could tell Miguel, Antonio, Lara, KYF.
Miguel Antonio. Okay, Miguel.
Why do you say
Fucking.
it like Miguel?
When he was.
here's the thing.
Okay.
Hey, Swiss, I have
no,
a question for you.
Pomegranate knows.
The
She
question
knows,
is,
like,
Soviet,
she
shut
knows-
up. Let me
John
say
Wick
something.
to hit the greedy.
Okay, I love you, Soviet,
What's
but
the
shut the
question?
fuck up.
Hey, Swiss, I said
So
if you could tell John Wick to
it's
hit the greedy,
iconic
would you?
when Miguel was like, I like Soviet, but I fucking hate pomegranate king mono, whatever. I fucking want him to burn in hell. I want him to burn in hell, kill himself even. I want
Oh,
him.
he burned for eternity.
I
Who is
want him
talking
to.
right now?
I want him to try and do a backflip on a fucking trampoline, and then.
Then
break
fall
his
into a fucking
ankle,
Vietnam bungee pit. You know, the fucking bamboo spike pit they covered in
Hey,
shit.
is this? Are we still talking about hood lore?
Yeah, this
Are
is
we?
hood
Who
lore.
cares?
So,
Yes.
Mono, give us an introduction to hood lore. What is hood lore?
Well, I mean,
Good Lord,
Alright,
me to you.
okay, so he means
The
chaotic
hood
hell.
is
He means chaotic hell.
basically,
So chaotic hell started around like Reddit 2021.
Chaotic
which was
what?
Chaotic hell.
chaotic hell.
Okay,
It was like a
chaotic hell.
20 like it was like a Reddit like Happy Tree Friends roleplay subreddit
Hi,
and
Corona.
group chats that like
Remember.
they gained like a good like I mean had like I doubt like 30 members at its peak. I think I joined around like late October.
I joined directly on Halloween.
He was a Halloween. Yeah, I remember. I remember joining like a couple of days before Halloween. And eventually, like, stuff goes normal. Like, I do remember an incident where Fuzzy, the guy from the Fuzzcock image, there was like the Fuzzy rape arc.
What is fuzzy
Can
and
we
what
get
the hell is the fuzzy cock image?
Hold on, you just went from like
Let me
0 to 100. What do you mean rape arc?
Oh, okay. I'll explain the
Like,
fuzzy
so
cock
you
image.
have some
So
normies in here that don't know anything
Okay.
about
Okay, let me
hood lore.
send-
Like, you
Explain.
can't
Send, like,
just
a
pull up
crop
the
of-
word rape arc and then be like,
me,
oh yeah,
me. I'm
totally.
the one who knows about hood lore. So basically, fuzzy.
I know.
This guy.
No, let one person do it at a time so we can like actually understand.
Okay, let me say what fuzzy cock is. So fuzzy cock.
We know what fuzzy
it's
cock is.
basically-
We need to know what the rape arc is.
Oh,
All right, I'll
You guys
explain
need
the
to like
rape
fucking
arc.
script this shit out.
We
Yeah, you
should,
need to
but
know
like
what
this
fuzzy
is a
cock is.
Should
Oh,
we
so-
make hood lore a separate podcast? Because you guys seem to know it better than anybody else here.
well, yeah, because we've been through it like ourselves. We were like war buddies, man. During the first Civil War, we fought side by side against Magellan forces.
Okay, let's start chronologically. Start from the beginning.
All right, I started from the beginning. It started in September of 2021 after I believe pop.hdf got like bullied off of a different subreddit and basically started his own like own little place. And I think the founding fathers included Ember,
Yeah, Ember.
Naya or Tracy and Naya Johnson, aka Bozy, that motherfucking cunt.
Oh god.
I don't know who. I think Justin maybe. He's Justin, right? Pomegranate.
Yes, Justin the man.
Yeah. AK Eeks. Actually, I don't know when Eek joined, but
Eek's
like,
ex-boyfriend.
yeah. But like, eventually, like, I joined in around like October. He joined on Halloween. It was like, and then and we had and we brought Fuzzy. If you know, Fuzzy was Benjamin's OC, like Happy Tree Friends OC, who was like immensely popular. And he had this one arc where he would like
I'll
he just
explain.
randomly
Please,
admitted.
please, can I explain? Okay.
All right, you could explain. I'll explain the
Fuzzy
Fuzzcock
cock
image.
is like a fucking. It's just a art on school paper, like on those notebooks, and it just has
like
his
lined,
fucking.
like lined loose leaf paper.
Huh?
Oh,
Like lined
drafting
paper with the punch holes
Yeah,
and
line
everything
paper,
like that.
line paper. Yeah.
I sent it in
It had crayon
One person at a time,
drawings.
please.
Literally like a
Please.
kindergarten tear drawing.
Yeah,
Yes,
okay, go on, Mono.
yes, crayons. And it had his fucking OC with his giant ass not cock out.
Yeah, it's just him with his dick out. Supposedly, supposedly he did draw another one with Fuzzy fucking Lammy, which is a female Happy Tree Friends character who his character was canonically married to, until they divorced like later in the year, like, which is
I remember my fucking OC
Mono.
Fucking yeah, mono. 9
Like-
monochrome. 1 second, I'm fucking
So
severely
let me get this straight.
autistic.
Hoodlore all starred because of a Happy Tree Friends roleplay group.
Yeah, and then it
Trojan
snowballed into other fandoms. But
yeah, because
and a
some
major-
other autistic retards decided, yeah.
yeah,
What other fandoms?
there was Ed's World, which sucked ass because fucking Ember ruined it and shipped herself with Ed, who's been dead like
And
for
I
like
was actually
Like the
fucking
real Ed
going
or the
ballistic.
character Ed?
I think character. I don't remember.
Because I think there's a
Ed, but I
difference.
still got
I
so
know the
fucking
characters are
pissed.
self-insert of Ed's world, but I think there's a huge difference between the characters and the actual people behind it.
Yeah, but I got so fucking pissed when Ember was like, "Ooh, yeah." Deadpan was like, "Ooh, Ed has a fucking good on Ember." Shut the fuck up. No, he doesn't. A dead man does not have a fucking crush on the child.
Like, are we talking Ed? I am gonna play devil's advocate and say, like, is it the character or the person? Because if the person,
Character,
then,
but still,
yeah.
that fucking.
It's the
just
character.
fucking.
I think that's kind of disrespectful, to be honest, because it is a
Yeah,
self-insert.
I've told.
Okay, that is fair. That's a fair point. I'm not gonna defend that.
There was.
I appreciate you for taking devil's advocate, though.
There was like a bunch of other stuff, like ones that like either like FNF was a huge part of it, and
I
another.
wanted to kill myself because of that.
I honestly, I wouldn't say I was a part. Like a big part of the problem.
So,
goes
but there's
into the
literally
next-
no shame in liking FNF. Okay, I'm just gonna say
Yes,
there's
there is.
literally no
Yes,
shame.
there is. There is
Fuck you,
shame.
Crusades. You are literally
Crusade, you
racist.
have
I don't even know why we
no
fucking have you on this
You have
podcast.
zero room to talk.
Just
You were
fucking
like,
play
oh
Ultimate
yeah, I like
LTG.
insane stuff,
It's the
and then you're
same
gonna be like,
thing.
FNF, that's too far.
Okay, because the main reason why FNF and eventually Pokemon came before FNF, but the reason why FNF and Pokemon were in the RP was because on November 22nd, around 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, he came. Miguel Antonio Lara.
It's like it's like what Biscuit was saying. This time he came as
Play-
Antonio Lara, dude.
What
Play
fandom was Miguel and Tony involved in?
Sound effect. Play the dun dun dun.
That's his
sound
full
effect.
name,
What the fuck
Miguel
now?
Antonio Lara.
Okay, what fandom is Miguel in?
Pokemon.
Okay.
And FNF, and basically like most like different fan bases because
FNF,
he either
Pokemon,
joined like
yeah.
This feels like a Tumblrized version of the Dimensional Merge.
this is. It
probably
basically
is.
was.
The what?
And he was the dimensional merge is just Chris Chandler.
Oh my god,
It's
he doesn't
basically
know.
Oh my gosh, let's get on with the hood lore.
All right,
Alright,
go
but
on. I'm
eventually-
actually kind of interested.
December rolls by. I got banned from Reddit because my officer Tupper, my officer account. This was before Tuppers were implemented. They were basically like I got banned because my officer Tupper told like a different character to kill themselves,
Rip.
and I thought like Reddit would be mad. They have like
But it would
little
never ban me for saying KY.
well, they literally have pedophiles and like little CP servers. I'm sure that like if they would like if they're gonna like leave them like around for a while, they wouldn't like give a crap about that. But now if I got
Right.
banned like the next like at round like I woke up at around like 3 a.m, went on my phone and I saw account permanently suspended. I'm like, fuck, damn it.
But
It's over.
right away.
This sounds like something that'd just be mostly exclusive to children and maybe some teenagers in high school.
By the way,
fucking adults, holy fuck.
There was-
Then again, r slash
information.
teenagers is probably full of adults, and I don't even touch that sub with a 10-foot pole.
Good.
Probably, but additional information. My first fucking message with Soviet, actually just talking to Soviet, is fucking making a Breaking Bad reference, saying you should sell meth right the fuck now. I was like, sure.
Yes.
Okay.
I think eventually December will eventually Discord becomes like immensely popular. A lot of people like old like hood
What year?
members start December of the same year, 2021.
Okay.
Eventually I guess something was off about Miguel. Like he kind of like became like he changed. And then there was an incident where he changed his characters. Like since two of our characters were dating, I'm not going to name which because this like dumb shit. It was just an OC that I never use again. Mostly because of this incident where he aged down his character specifically to make mine look like a pedophile, and it was so fucking like, and that was like the atomic bomb because it was used against me like beforehand, and I was barely recovering from that. So it's like, and I was like,
Oh, I
pissed.
remember that. Asha
That is
D's nuts.
insane.
Yeah, I was pissed. And this was the move. Like, and eventually I confront him in the DM. I was like, "What the fuck, dude?" This was like, and he was like, and he uses a move that will become synonymous with him. He basically says, oh, "You know what? I'm considering on leaving, man. I'm sorry." Like he just like pretend, like just like threatens to leave, and
You
like
should've
no
told
guilt
him,
trips.
You
What?
should have said that it never happened.
Yeah, you should have told him 6 million.
So-
Million Discord messages.
I mean, the
But one server?
fact that he just like try and make you look bad that way. I think you shouldn't
He's
even
really
feel sorry for
grudge-lighting
him if
you.
he tries to guilt
Actually,
trip
grudge
you.
lighting you.
Well, here's the thing: is that like since he kind of like had like almost everyone by like the fucking throat because of how much people liked him. I need to find an old like
How
what
did he
was the-
manipulate him? That's insane.
I just didn't really care.
Wait, if he has everybody at the throat, why don't they just me to him like all those Hollywood people did to Harvey
I mean
Weinstein?
that's what happened later on. They all were
Bro,
like,
but
what the fuck? Like,
when,
Yeah,
like
Kirby, you're
like
skipping,
not
4
like accusing him of sexual harassment, but like just like tell him that like he has everybody.
Clarify that.
Like everybody, tell him that like he has everybody at their throats, saying that he'll like threaten the friendships and everything over I don't fucking know.
over just like basic like RP. So then January rolls by, considered by most the worst month in Hood history because that's when two of the worst incidents in Hood history had started: the fetish crisis and the eventual first civil war. Oh boy, we both remember that pomegranate.
Yeah.
Do tell. I'm curious.
All right, so I think I actually told you guys while it was happening. Like I was in the VC with you. So basically, he like one day Miguel wakes up, and he just feels that it's perfectly necessary to go out and tell everybody, like, "Hey, everybody, I beat my dick to inflation hentai. I beat my dick to fat fetish hentai. I beat my dick to fucking Nikakov fucking OnlyFans.
Oh my god, we all support you,
This
Big
has
Well.
this
That's
has
what
to
he
be
was
bait.
fucking
That's
thinking
got
in
to be
his
fucking
head.
bait. Nobody
Okay,
actually
is that
says that.
hyperbole or is that like literally word for word kind of the stuff he said?
No,
Yeah.
a bit of hyperbole, but like he did say like, yeah, I beat my dick to fucking, goddamn, like
That's bait.
inflation
That is
and
bait.
fat.
That's
No, it's real though.
No, that
it's
is real.
though
That
because
is
of his Reddit
more
account.
than real. Because here's the
Oh.
thing, he later like deadpan. Like I remember, like I'm sure he would just shut the fuck up about this eventually. I go in the bot channel, and there is him and deadpan with his Tupper of Miguel's fake evolution wife, doing inflation ERP in the fucking bot channel. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, I
Can
have
you
an
guys,
image of that. I have an image of that.
Like,
and me
with
Oh
just
yeah,
telling.
fucking posted meme spam.
Wait.
Posted me.
All right, 1 second. 1 second.
I also posted
wait.
like a cropped version of the Fuzzcock image in meme spam.
1 second. Oh wait. All right. I remember.
Yeah, and like
Airplane
I was like,
prepares
going, and they
everything.
like kind of just told me to
Prepares
fuck off
34
before going in
nukes.
the DMs and doing that. The foot fetish, I mean, the inflation fetish shit, and then so I'm like,
All right, I'm gonna
No.
post it. Bang.
Alright,
oh
let me see.
yeah, oh god,
Well, you're so big and fluffy. Kill yourself.
oh god, oh shit,
Yeah, you're so big and fluffy.
oh my
Really?
god.
I have
I-
no words. I have no words.
This is
I have no
the
words.
epitome of
Wait, was he doing this with himself?
no, he was doing it with another person, Deadpan, who would become another source figure of interest. Since he was practically like third in command, like he was basically a super soldier for Miguel. And like really listen, and then basically like I think I got like jumped. Like when I called him out saying like, hey, can you like not do this? You're making me feel uncomfortable. I practically got fucking jumped by like half the server saying like, hey, you shouldn't give a fuck. You're the only nigga that's like uncomfortable. He shouldn't stop that because one nigga's uncomfortable.
Oh wait.
And like
I think
it's weird. I posted it somewhere.
Okay, I
I
think
mean, it's one thing to go into an NSFW server, but he's not even doing this in an NSFW server, isn't he?
It wasn't. It wasn't an NSFW. It was just.
Wait, it wasn't NSFW?
It wasn't.
Why was he in there doing that?
He wasn't. It wasn't
He doesn't know
because
the-
he's a fucking lunatic. That's why. He literally asked. Remember when he asked out Ember, like, or either
I
her
don't
or
remember
a
that.
character?
Wait,
like, asked
all he
her out.
wanted was fucking all he wanted was sex because my fucking mono OC nerd emoji was when fucking Lammy broke up with Fuzzy, Miguel's Lammy, who was like, I want dog cock, so
No,
Mono,
he was-
you want to
No,
fucking
because
date
like
Lammy?
Mono was like saying stuff like about like, oh, I like milfs, and technically Lammy was a milf because she had a child, and then
What?
and she was technically a milf.
Okay, I'll explain. And then Lemmy was like, hi, and I was like, oh, I don't want to date any fucking Happy Tree Friend OCs. I mean, original characters.
And he dodged a bullet that day. A bullet so fucking big that was
Okay, but
immediately.
I think I kind of lied there.
If you guys have an editing
I don't know.
software and a decent recording set, y'all could make a down the rabbit hole video about this.
I do.
no,
There is an iceberg thing, but it's like really shitty because it was made by
No,
like
I mean like a video essay explaining this whole shit.
we
A
could, I
video.
could.
That sounds really funny to listen to.
The
That'd
hood,
be so funny to
the
listen.
complete timeline.
The
of
hood saga, the hood iceberg.
Well, what's the
The
subreddit
Hood
called?
Anthology.
It was called like Happy Tree Friends
The hood
RP,
apology.
but the server, like I think the subreddit's been dead for months. Like they,
I won't be surprised.
because most people like even then like even in the original like the 2.0 Discord server, it's been dead for weeks at this point. Nobody goes there. Mostly it's just active in my server, aka the Hood server, which that's how it got
Bro.
its name.
Okay.
Mhm.
One thing to say, because I fucking left. Whenever I leave one of the main servers, it becomes fucking dead.
He's like
He's an
testing one.
he's an integral
Yeah.
part of the. I mean, Mono is an integral part.
My autistic ass fucking is a powerhouse of death servers.
That's why like
Call
I
me the
talk to
fucking
him a lot.
I fuck.
I mean,
Yeah, and
Mono,
eventually
Call me the
Mono, you
fucking
definitely made a very good
mitochondria.
impression. I will say that. So you have my respect.
so eventually the Civil War happens, and it's constant like fighting. Like we fought in the trenches, we fought in the hills, we fought in.
Oh wait,
Chunk-
can I say
Chunk-
something? Could I say something?
Yeah,
All right,
sure.
so that day, like the first argument in the Civil War, I think, was Miguel complaining about how nobody else is complaining about it. Then I just randomly stepped up and said I cared, and so did Chips. We were like fucking superheroes or something. Like,
And those three people, you, me, and Chips, we were the only thing standing between. We were the only persons against like a massive militia that
we were
Miguel
like the
had.
fucking Stardust Crusaders, but only 3 people.
Yeah, we were the Stardust Crusaders versus Miguel and his super soldiers and his
Versus
assassins.
Dio, aka Miguel.
And then eventually, like massive fighting occurred. There was the swap bot incident where Chips stole like basically like what 2 cents worth of like fake bot currency from Miguel and Deadpan, and they all like jumped him and massacred
Is he
him.
one of those like money bots?
Yeah, it was one of those money bots.
Yeah.
They all like he stole all their money.
I only
Things were
like
fun
those
for a
bots
little bit,
because you can
but they
fake
became
gamble on
stupid
it.
in the end.
Like yeah, and they all like
our server used to have. Our server used to be called like. Actually, no. I'll just let you guys continue with your server.
they like and they all like clubbed him to death. Like Anaya, Benjamin, Miguel. They all.
Calling
I
Fuzz
like.
God?
Yeah. No, I was about to call him Fuzzy because that was just his name at the time. Because
I thought you were meant to call him Fuzzcock.
So it was. I like to think of it as like describing your like the image in your head, like the assassination of Julius Caesar, just a bunch of people stabbing and clubbing the shit out of just one dude. Occasionally, with like me trying to stop, like shield him from all the brutalization. But like, I think the only like I was like saying like, hey, this is just a fucking bot, and they literally just said like, yeah, and like just went on to kill the shit out of Chips. And eventually, like, Chips became like us 3, like me, Mono, and Chips. We were fucking universally hated in that server. We were like the funny 3.
No, wait. Let me say something. So, at one point, Miguel was like, "Oh, I don't fucking hate Soviet, but I fucking despise Mono. I want him to kill himself."
Like, I don't think because this.
I mean,
this
the fact that Miguel was like openly. Like I said, this is from an outsider looking in. Miguel's probably the insane one, just for like openly like doing inflation roleplay in a designated safe for work server.
Well, and here's the thing: like, I don't believe the fact that he just
server full of children, mind you.
Oh yeah, there was a bunch of
like under the age of like 16.
Oh no,
like,
most people were like he was practically like one of the older members. Like he's actually a year older than me. Like I think he would have been like I believe the 3rd to 2nd youngest. Oldest person there. The oldest being like 23 years old or something. Which was like Charlie. You know her, aka Moose Woman.
Oh, she has a fucking job. Yeah.
She has a goddamn job, but she like fucking thinks that like Lumpy from Happy Tree Friends, the moose guy, fucking exists in like the multiverse.
Literal dimensional merge.
When the dimensional merge happens, I'm killing that fucking moose. I'm going to kill that moose when the dimensional
never be happy.
I mean, all the Happy Tree Friends characters are probably going to die either way.
They will die somehow, but I want to see, and I hope they don't come back. Just so I'm
genuinely surprised Happy Tree Friends still is a fandom, honestly.
Yeah, here's the thing: is that all these people, like all the people I've told you guys about, they all are related to the Happy Tree Friends fandom. But like, all right, but back to like,
is one of them named Amanda? I'm just curious. Is one of them named Amanda?
No,
no. Oh, she grew up. That's good. I'm just wondering because I knew a girl named Oh fuck, I might have doxed her, but
Get
I
trolled.
knew a girl who
Yeah,
really liked
I have
Happy
her
Tree
address
Friends. She
right
was the
now. I can
only
pull it up on
one
screen.
in our school that liked Happy Tree Friends. And I have a feeling that she probably grew up and became that one girl who shops at Hot Topic, listens to My Chemical Romance and Panic at the
knows?
Disco,
And
is
Panic
angry
at
that
the
she doesn't
abortion
take.
clinic.
She's angry that she doesn't like
That's
get Riku as what Kingdom Hearts character you quizzes, or basically every like stereotype of a 2000s middle school girl.
There was actually I could have met her since I was in the Happy Tree Friends Discord server, aka the pedophile server, because God, I
Right.
fucking they're
Dog
not.
fucking
I'm not gonna
damn.
bring.
I got
That was like a
banned.
whiplash right there.
I got
Well,
banned
like,
for
did you meet somebody
explaining
named
somebody
Amanda?
how.
I'm just curious.
I
Soviet.
never met.
Did you meet?
I'm not
No.
sure if I met since usually she could have just used a username and kept her IRL name like secret. So who knows?
I mean, I'm just curious. Like,
People
'cause
are really good at doxing themselves though for some reason.
Yeah, mainly in
I made the
mainly in
mistake of
Hood
showing my
server.
face on my YouTube channel. I kind of wish I never did that. I only did that just so I could get very comfortable with myself on
I'll never
camera. And
show-
just,
I
like,
will never
experiment with a
show
new
my-
style of video.
I will never show my face or my.
What
Like,
do you mean?
yeah,
We did the
well.
doxing stream. What do you mean?
the doxing stream was like two, and because you guys are like the only people I truly feel 100% comfortable with. Like nowadays in like modern day Hood, I still gotta worry
Mind you,
about
but
like
then again, I am the most sane in this whole server.
like
No,
I am.
that's not true. Biscuit exists. Ratio.
Okay, second most sane
No.
person.
Okay,
Crypt
Soviet,
exists.
keep on fucking
No,
talking.
I said sane. Listen, use your ears, dummy. I'm literally using my
Soviet,
best
keep on
microphone
fucking
right
Sound
talking.
now.
like Joe
Okay,
Biden
okay,
right now.
everyone, we gotta get back on track. So the Civil War kind of just like during the peak of the Civil War, there was the Zippy incident. So McGill had one of his shitty evolution OCs, which was called Zippy. And guess what his
Huh.
personality archetype was? Guess.
Fast. Being
No.
fast.
No. He was a
ADHD.
He was a rapist.
What?
Oh, I remember fucking just smacking his head in and keep on fucking brutally killing him.
He was a
Like
rapist.
I was
That
fucking
was
Doomslayer.
his
That was
that was
his
his-
character.
that was his whole that was his whole archetype. He was just a rapist. That was
This is
and that
why
was
I don't ever do RP servers. It's just this is what everything is like.
I don't do RP in general. I don't really.
That was
I don't
his
know,
whole
I've
fucking
never
personality.
Thought
He
that, I
just
always
raped
thought that
people.
was weird. I'm sorry.
He was
guys,
first-
but I
he
always
was
thought
first,
RP
like-
was weird.
He was
Yeah,
first like that. He
I
was
mean, I
first
get the
vaguely
appeal of
mentioned.
it, but like when
Honestly,
it goes
I
like
don't really
Dungeons
get
and
the
Dragons,
appeal.
that's RP. Dungeons and Dragons is technically RP.
And I think Dungeons
Yeah.
and Dragons is for nerds. Well,
Well, I mean,
I've
you're the
never
most
played
extroverted
Dungeons and
human
Dragons.
being out of all of us, K-Swiss.
I don't
So,
count
Guys,
Dungeons
guys,
and
we're
Dragons
drifting
RP
too off
because
course.
you're playing a game
Jeez.
that you're like fighting bad guys and stuff. The RP.
there's nothing wrong with Dungeons and Dragons. All members are their own individuals
Sorry,
with their own
but,
individual opinions.
I'm sorry to break this to you, Biscuit, but that's like for nerds.
It is. I know. I play it because my friends asked me to. and
I'm
I'm
a nerd and I don't regret it. I
I'm
mean,
a
I
nerd.
really play. I
Yeah,
never
you can
played
be a
a lot of
nerd as long as you
D&D.
accept that you're a nerd. I'm fine.
I'm a nerd. I'm literally a nerd
Sort of
emoji.
You're,
But anyways,
as long
alright,
as
we're
you
getting
admit
back
that
to
you're
the
the
point.
cat nerd emo in real life, that's all I care.
All right, but getting back on track.
Okay, now you're just
So
trying to
one
gain a
day-
superiority complex, aren't you?
So
true.
so
What'd you say, Kirby?
eventually one day he just realized.
I said that K-Swiss is just trying to gain a superiority complex.
So
True.
like
I just
so
don't
a couple,
like Jews.
so a couple days before the war, like
Rip.
before the Zippy incident,
Sorry.
he basically goes on like some idea like, hey, whoever made him good? I'm like, that's not gonna work because it's like
What do you mean? They had redemption arc?
I'm not gonna
here's
lie,
the thing.
Zippy sounds like the name of a freaking
It sounds like Ezra
platforming
Miller's
mascot from
like
the 90s.
news article.
Well, I was like, because we made it stamped clear that rape was like the worst crime you could commit,
No way,
And-
rape is bad? Crazy.
and then we made it like yeah, it's generally unforgivable, and he was like,
iDubbbz lied to me.
but it's like, but I want to make him good though, like figure out some other way that makes him like not just immediately good, give him a character arc, and even then, don't make him automatically forgivable.
Didn't
Yeah,
you,
give him-
didn't
give
you
him
ever
a-
see
give
the
him a
movie
prison
American
arc.
History X?
I was gonna make him like I was saying, yeah, just make him rot in prison or kill him off. And he was like,
I mean,
yeah,
I
and
don't
then
know
he
if that
just kinda,
happens
like,
in
goes-
American History X, but I know it's about a guy trying to prevent his brother from being racist.
Yeah, it's about a
It's like
neo-Nazi
Chris-
who goes to prison, and then he tries to prevent his little brother from also being a neo-Nazi.
I haven't
It's
seen the
actually-
movie yet. No spoilers.
It's a really good movie.
The movie came out like 20 years ago. First of all, 2, go watch it.
I will. And when
All
I
right.
get the chance.
Yeah.
Do
So
you think
eventually-
that the brother
No,
made the right
shoot.
decision, Crusades?
Well, I said no. He said no spoilers, and it actually is like genuinely one of my favorite movies. So
Ironic.
You think he made the right
Um,
decision in helping his little brother out?
Why don't you go watch the movie,
wait,
Case?
wait,
I'm
Instead
sorry,
of just
watch the
constantly
movie.
trolling
I
with
did
movies.
watch the movie. What do you mean?
Wait, everybody,
Alright.
shut the fuck
Okay.
up.
Now you're just trying to gaslight me into thinking I didn't even see the movie. I hate
guys.
you.
I just assume you don't see any
What
movies.
the fuck? I got a
that you make
notification
fun.
that the Half-Life 2 sequel launches on Steam, but it's not made by Valve.
What the
fuck?
Okay, that's a mod. That is a fucking mod.
The
Yeah.
funniest part of American History X is the curb stomp scene
I know, dude. That thing
and the
actually.
dinner scene where he yells the Jew out of his home.
Yeah.
So like eventually, the Zippy incident happens, and like he makes his character good, like in the matter of like overnight. And me and Chip are not fine with this. It's like, what the fuck is this? And they fucking start like, everyone starts mauling at me like, but he's good now. He's stop being a bitch or some shit like that. And remember Officer? I decided to use him. By then he was like in his redemption, his own redemption. I was using his own redemption, like he was in his own redemption arc, so he wasn't like anti-horny anymore, but he still hated rapists and pedophiles.
Y'all should just make a whole friggin' wiki about this.
I could, but eventually,
Better yet, a Kiwifarms page.
No.
Hey!
shut the
No.
hell
Kill
up.
yourself.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
So
It's all
eventually,
trolling.
Anaya, Tracy Anaya.
By the way,
Johnson-
I'm not being endorsed by Kiwifarms. That was a joke.
He's a farmer,
So
dude.
Tracy-
Stop being a farmer.
Kirby is
So
a shill, confirmed.
So Tracy Anaya
What?
Johnson, the fucking like practically dictator of this server, basically just made a fuck you executioner server, or fuck you officer server, and everyone's like, I hate this, I hate executioner, I love rape,
Whoa.
or some shit like that. And eventually I fucking like just like, yeah, I'm leaving, bitches, fuck all y'all niggas. And he's like, and they're like, yeah, later, nigga. And then fucking some shit, and then some fucking and then it turns out that Amber, now she was somewhat like on my side, and basically she's like, what all y'all fuckers doing? You guys bullied my friend off the fucking server. All y'all need to go apologize to his having ass. And Benjamin comes to me and he says, yeah, sorry, man. I was being retarded and shit, bro. I'm sorry. And I'm like, all right, like, can you like, kind of like basically he and Anaya did. I basically just like called Anaya out for being a bitch. Like, hey, you fucking drove this. You, Miguel, Deadpan, and Benjamin drove this fucking server to shit. And she's just like and fucking blocks me. And fucking Benjamin just like fucking
that's
agrees.
so fucking edgy. That's so edgy.
And then fucking Benjamin just like,
I'm gonna block you. I'm so edgy. Oh god.
and then fucking Benjamin just like agrees.
I'm
with,
like
yeah,
young Crypt. Like this is how I imagine Crypt would be like at 14.
and then
Yeah.
fucking like Benjamin just like agrees.
You're like a
yeah, I was being
proto-Crypt.
retarded
You're one
and
of the
shit. I don't know
clones.
what the fuck was going on with me. And like I don't really trust Benjamin 1,000,000% because he did say like, oh, I was his first friend, and then he just turns on me for a fucking zoophile. So like,
Ay caramba.
so yeah, I just got yeah, I think I could trust him like around like 89%, but he could
Dios
still
mío.
turn against me. He could still turn against us. Eventually I kind of asked him, like I asked Anaya beforehand, and she said, "Oh no, we're not shit talking you," but like I asked Benjamin, "Hey, has the Sphere of Influence members been talking behind me and the other Hood gang members, the Doge Squad members back?" And they were like, "Fuck yeah, they were been talking so much shit." And I'm like, "What he say? What he say?" And I got the
Oh,
screenshot.
and
That's right.
at that time, I found out Miguel was just trying to do some bullshit. Like, oh, I love Sylvia. I want to kiss him in the balls. I want to kiss him on his face, and I fucking hate
That's
Mono.
disgusting.
Oh no, he's not taking it word from word. He's just, but yeah, he basically just like after like post war, he tried to like take back all the stuff that he said about me.
So
Like,
he was essentially being a kiss ass.
he was
So he's
being
being a
like
weaselly little
Yeah,
liar,
he
dude.
was trying to.
he was being a Weasley little liar,
He was
but like
trying to
I like to think they
manipulate.
hated fucking Mana so much that he could not lie about that.
Hold on.
It's
I'm
like a
shooting
bunch of all the fucking like here's all the fucking shit talking messages I'm posting on
Yeah.
fucking meme spam. Like
Oh.
Hey guys, let me just tell you all something. This is why. This is something I had to learn in life, and
Chips
I do
over
it
here,
now,
Mono
and it serves me
can all
greatly.
fuck himself.
What-
Go fuck
Hang
himself.
on, Biscuit. Let me turn you up real
Okay,
quick.
it
Let me
will.
turn you up. Okay,
I
speak.
say, if you find out that people are talking smack about you behind your back,
I need to turn my
honestly, just
volume
cut them
up.
completely out of your life. Don't even like be friends with them.
That's
Or
the-
talk to them anymore.
Act like they never happened.
that's the
Yeah,
thing. But
seriously,
I
like,
want to
just
do
get rid
something
of 'em.
smarter.
It never
Here's
happened.
the thing. I did something smarter. Here's the thing. We'll get to this later. So I found out that
Don't
they've
even bother
been
about
talking
taking revenge
behind my
'cause it'll end
back and
up-
shit.
It'll cause
So
you
I
more
fucking
drama later on. Like,
no.
just
But here's the
de-escalate
thing.
and
I
get out of
started
there.
more. It would start more drama, but it would end it in a sense. You had to do the right thing, but you had to.
He had to
kill-
tell Hitler. He had to tell Hitler the thing, dude.
I had to tell him the thing. All right, so I bring it
Okay.
to. So remember the Happy Tree Friends server, aka the pedophile server. So I go to fucking Void, the main owner's doorstep, and I've been secretly talking about him, the like stuff that's been going on, like the Civil War stuff. And he's like, kind of getting fed up, like, what the fuck are these niggas? These guys are acting so retarded. And then he's like, yeah, I'm coming over there. I'm gonna kick their asses. And basically, he just like I like to think of it as them like celebrating me fucking leaving. And then he fucking comes in like kicks everyone's ass and's like, y'all niggas need to shut the fuck up, or else I'm fucking like gonna take this gun and fucking kill all y'all fools. And like and it was crazy. And like I'm like, yeah, can you like not mix like since they made a server specifically to like how people joke about like people making group chats to like without the person, like
Yeah.
they basically did the same thing but with like a different server. They call it Chaotic Hell 3.0. Remember this, Mono or Pomegranate?
Oh, I don't. I
or
actually, I don't
3.0?
think they made it. I don't think they made
No, they
it.
made it, but deleted it like after it was revealed.
Oh.
Eventually, Mono got like not Mono. Basically, like it was quickly shut down. They started freaking the fuck out. I don't have the screenshots for that, but basically, Benjamin told me that he almost got fucking banned from the Sphere of Influence server. Because of that, like they all fucking jumped him, and basically that. Well, basically and the main hood server was just like voids the server the server owner from the other place.
Oh wait, actually, one thing to say. By the way, jumping is very over, basically overreacting. It's just basically them saying fucking leftist Twitter, and so it's like I don't know.
No, they were more so like saying shit like
I don't have one.
well, they were more like not just mauling like or seething like squealing. That's that they were doing. It was the highest of not just coping, not mauling, not seething, not dilating. They were squealing on the fucking floor. Like, oh my fucking god, my entire reputation's down the fucking shithole. And they were like, and Anaya was screaming about how like her fucking like she's not gonna own the server anymore, and her fucking also her reputation was going down the shithole. Which it took a lot longer for her to go down, but yeah, it was practically over. And the war was over. But Chips never got to see the end of the war because he disappeared like the day of the end of the war. We did not know where he fucking went until 4 months later when he just
Yeah, he just said, I just wanted a break.
yeah, I just wanted to go outside with all the powers, shit like that. He went outside.
This is such a big fucking history. Holy
and
shit!
we still joke saying like Miguel like captured Chip and like tortured him for months until like he broke out and killed fucking Anaya with a fucking dagger or some shit. Because like surely like when and then I'm going to get to that later. Basically, then there's the Reconstruction era where we're trying to build back the pieces from the first Civil War.
Wait. Soviet.
Yeah.
I think you're missing one big part.
What?
Virtual through all of this.
Oh, wasn't Virtual just like kind of like neutral in his own like little land? But like yeah, Virtual. We're gonna get to him. Virtual is just like a 12-year-old that nobody fucking liked.
Oh, he's now 13, and when he turned 13, he bragged about how I'm not able to ban him from Discord anymore.
Which he ended up getting banned. No, but like when he tried going into the
300 alts.
Yeah, 300 alts because he kept getting reported for being underage. But yeah, he was practically like no one liked him because he was just a little baby, like literally the baby mode emote.
He fucking misspelled everything. He was like he once spelled beer as BAER or just bear.
I think everyone
when he said it correctly, he quickly correct himself saying fucking his misspells.
Is he just like a quirky retard or something like that?
I think like nobody
that kid should have been banned from Discord. Like
I did many times.
He did, but like he just always came back. When that happened, like he Connor, which was Cub, which we don't like Cub either because Mono couldn't explain. I mean, he was annoying. Cub was like insanely fucking
annoying, and plus he's 12 like Virtual, and probably is in the same school as Virtual.
And I think didn't he get caught like doing like incest roleplay in like the Twitter?
Incest. I still fucking remember that. Wait.
We still joke about like this Benjura and Aurora plushies.
I could segue that to Shelter lore, but we're not gonna fucking explain Shelter role.
Shelter is its own history.
No. I own it, and I say you shall not say anything about it.
Yeah, but basically, the Reconstruction era happened.
It was like, Mommy, I'm doing my sissy out of character, Sweet Home Alabama.
Yeah, it was basically that, and to this day we still joke about that, saying like he makes his Aurora and Spindrift plushies, which are two of our OCs that are like.
Yes. Yeah, child.
Hey, I have a question. How long do you guys think you'll be talking about Hood lore for? Because I think we're going to have to split into a second podcast. I said I wouldn't be recording too long, even though we have like an hour and 22 minutes of recording.
I want to say, like, we could just speed it up.
Yeah, speed it up, please.
All right, so
or just give a TLDR at the end. Too long didn't read.
Like, Reconstruction era happens. Miguel like basically gets vanquished. I like to call that the trial of Antonio Lara. We joke that he was executed. The emo crisis happens.
Wait. For if it's too long, we could just make this like a half episode.
Like a half episode.
I mean, we literally had like an entire 30 minutes of talking about the Kiwifarms.
Yeah, like
and Keffels.
So like basically the emo crisis happens. Basically emo player anime. I think Crusades knows like a little about her lore. Basically, she just randomly said, "Hey everybody, you know this reminds me of the time I drew like over 80 pictures of child porn, or child bonding." It turns out that she was wrong about her estimate. It was like 150, about 150.
She wasn't even right.
She underestimated her own CP gallery. It was crazy. But eventually it was matter between the Hood versus the sympathizers. The Hood was just practically everybody who
didn't read this because it just doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah, basically
I think if you guys want to like finish discussing the entirety of Hoodlore, this is going to be a separate episode.
Yeah,
Or,
like
Yeah, there should be.
or
there
maybe
should-
you
what
guys can just
episode
make a
is
whole.
this?
You guys can make a whole nother podcast about like Hoodlore or whatever.
Yeah, we
Or
could.
another episode can work too. How long you guys? How many? How long? How? Because like man, you guys have been going at it for quite a while.
Because
Okay,
it's,
what
it's
episode is it right now? I'm too dumb.
We're on an
We're
hour and
sitting on the
24
Hoodlore.
minutes.
could be
Mm.
2 hours. It could be 2 hours and
Well,
30 minutes.
Here's the thing. I just wanted to close out by saying, here's a fun fact. I thought about at one point drawing my own, not safe for work, but I never went through with it because I wasn't that good at drawing. But I'm so happy I never went through with drawing my own, not safe for work.
Here's my
If I ever
here's
did get
my
into
Well, I
it.
drew
drawing.
porn. It's
Never
bad.
happened.
my here's my little fun fact. Miguel once said that he was asexual at the start of Hoodlore, but eventually by December he was just like doing Europeans in general. So like, yeah. And even then, that was a lie because he did mention that he gained his degeneracy when he was young. So
How the fuck?
yeah.
How the fuck?
Oh yeah, and also I forgot
Well,
to mention that
ladies and gentlemen, this has been Dogelore the podcast.
this is
My
a
name
somber
is Emma
note.
Kirby, and everybody else, introduce yourself one last time.
This is the hood. This is Soviet Penguin, aka the St. Louis Groomer, current hood historian, forever a retard.
shit.
Mono, you go next.
He freaking left.
Oh well, Mono died. The
I would
Miguelian assassins
Tell
got him.
Hitler to kill himself, guys. I'm sorry.
K-Swiss, introduce yourself one last time.
I'm K-Swiss, and I really do think I would tell Hitler to kill himself to save the Jews.
Also,
Biscuit, introduce yourself one last time.
My name is Biscuit Boy, 1776, aka the realist cracker. That's what they call me in.
And I'm probably going to regret this, but Crusades, introduce yourself one last
Oh
time.
no.
Crusades. Dogelore the podcast is brought to you by viewers like you. Thank you. Also, I hate.
also,
It
Kirby,
I
gets
think
me
we
on-
should censor that out because
No, it's the Crusades
No,
charm,
Biscuit
dude. It's the
Boy,
Crusades charm.
1776.
once again,
Oh,
Crusades, it does not represent all of Dogelore the podcast. Dogelore the podcast comes from all walks of life of various religions. Everyone has come with their own
His religion
views
is
and
just
opinions and are
whatever.
expressed by these individuals of their own. And also, a lot of the times, we like to just have a little fun and just troll the heck out of each other, expecting a reaction. Thank you for listening, and we hope you all have a good one.